Alright, we're back at Universal Studios Hollywood. There is some huge major changes, especially to the Fast and Furious coaster. There's supports in. They've got a lot of stuff done. We're going to get update on the lockers room for Harry Potter, and we're going to get update on the studio tour as well. So come on along and let's get in the park to get these updates going. Let's go. Alright, we got the update of the construction site. Dude, they have supports up. I'll move over so you can see the supports. They have, if you can see it, they're right there. They're like behind this thing right here. I'll get a better video with it in a second, but they have the supports up. They are moving a lot with this work, dude. They have barriers set up. They're getting ready to build this ride. You see right there? That's where one of the supports is going to be built for the ride, because it's going to go all the way around here. But dude, they have done a lot of work since last time I was here, so I'm very, very happy about what the progress is of this ride. They haven't done too much down below. There's not too much going on. They have done a lot to the side. So yeah, they're just digging up a lot of dirt now. So they're well on their way to building this coaster. I'm very excited for this. Yeah, if you wanna, I can get a closer look. I'll walk over there so you can get a closer look. They have the station tracks up there. They have the track switch ready and everything for the coasters. So I'm very excited to see it. But yeah, they are hard at work now. Since it's not raining, they are just at work at building this ride. So I am very, very excited. I'll pan over so you can get a better view of the supports, and then I'm gonna go over there so you can see the track switch up there. So let's go. See right there, they have the supports, right? And then right there, if you can barely see it, they have the track switch right there. And down below, I want to say is a queue, because the track switch up there, that means that's where the station's gonna be. So I feel like below, people can be queued up for the station. I feel like they're gonna have it similar to how the station is in, well, not the station, but like the layout is Fast and Furious Supercharged, like the individual ride at Orlando. How at the bottom there's like cars set up right for display before you get on the ride. I feel like that's my idea of how they're gonna do it. But yeah, very interesting to see. So we're gonna get on over there so we can get a better look at the track switch. See, look, you can take a look from right here. That's the track switch, dude. It's very cool to see. So there's it looks like it'll be 2 stations, maybe 1. I don't know. There's a track switch for now, but it looks like the station because that's like the main building. So I'm very excited to see this. They have been doing a lot of work, dude. Look at this. They dug up all the supports. There's gonna be 3 supports each thing. So they got one. There's 2 big ones right there, and there's even doing more big ones like that right there. And yeah, dude, they've done so much work. It's actually incredible. So it's like, because it's not raining, you know, that's coming along really well. So I'm very excited to see this coming along. So here we are. We're getting an update for Halloween Hornets. They have the wood set, they have the barricades set, they are ready to build the house here right beside Mummy. I'm very excited for this. And then over there next to T-Pad, they're getting ready. They have a lot of wood. We're gonna get a look at that on the studio tour. But right here, they have a lot of wood ready. They have the whole tent set up, and you've seen before, they have the markers down, so they're getting ready to build this Halloween Hornets tent. I'm very excited what this is, and I'm very excited to see any new announcements, which I will update you guys, so you hit the subscribe button. Anyways, you know, let's go. So here we have the other tent here in the Curious George parking lot. So far, one of the tents in the Curious George parking lot is up. Once I pan over to the left, you can see a little tent popping out. That is one of the tents that have been spotted that is popping up. The other tent I'm not too sure about, because through the fencing you can usually see when it's up. I'm pretty sure the fencing is blocked off right now, so you can't really see. So until for next update, I will update you guys when the other tent is up. But so far there's one tent up in the Curious George parking lot. So we're down here in the lower lot, dude. It's a busy day, I'm not gonna lie. Well, it is spring break, so I do expect these crowds, because since you know it is spring break, these crowds are a little heavy. So yeah, expect big crowds, you know, on holidays or anything like that. But yeah, besides that, there's not too much an update on the lower lot. Besides, you know, except if you want to go to the upper lot, you have all the updates with the Fast and Furious coaster. But I did look at like some Google Maps or anything, right? If you're thinking about Super Nintendo World, right? Dude, they have room in the back for a Donkey Kong expansion. I've looked on the Google Maps. If you want to, you can take a look at yourself. They have room. If they want to, they can make a bit more room, and then they have enough room for a Donkey Kong expansion. So, because they're pretty sure people have said they may be thinking about it. I'll be very excited for a Donkey Kong expansion, because the Donkey Kong expansion will be really cool, because they're already building it at Epic Universe. Epic Universe, they're building the Donkey Kong expansion, and the ride's already coming along. The ride's gonna be, you know, a Donkey Kong like train car type of ride, and so that ride's gonna be pretty cool. and you know, it's gonna have an illusion how you are jumping the track. That's gonna be pretty cool to experience, you know. So I just really hope that they follow along with you know, making a Donkey Kong expansion, because that would be so amazingly awesome, dude. I would appreciate it so much. But yeah, besides that, you know, updates about that, you know, there's not too much of a change. So yeah, we're just gonna go on the studio tour, maybe get some other updates around the park. So come along, let's go. So I went on most of the rides here, the lower lot, right? But you know, there's not too many changes. There's not that many updates. You know, all the rides are functioning the same. You know, it is just, you know, a busy day. But here's where I wanted to show you guys further. You see up there, right? You see right there. They have. You're like wondering, what is those windows about? It's for right here. You see this? This is the Visa. It's like if you own a Visa card, right? You can go through that door, and you get access to this lounge. You get access to like a nice place where you can sit down with like iPhone chargers. You can watch Universal movies, and you get free snacks and free water. So it's pretty cool. If you want to, you can go check out my short video I have on my channel. You can go down. You can check my channel out. Look at the video because it's really nice. But the only problem is they have two cards. They have a card for that has 0 annual fee, and they have a card that is a $99 annual fee. The problem is the only card that allows you access into that lounge, the Visa Everywhere Lounge, is the card with the $99 annual fee, which sucks. So if you do want to consider it, you can consider it. The benefits are very low. There's not that many benefits of the car. Like for instance, I'm pretty sure you have to pay, if you spend at least $6,000 within the 12-month billing period, then you get a free admission to Halloween, to not Halloween Horror Nights, Universal Studios Hollywood or Universal Studios Florida. And then you get like 4% in the park purchases, and then 3% on something else, and 2, and then 1. So there's not that many benefits with the card, but you do get access to the Suite Lounge, which is going to be available soon at Orlando, but it's already available here at Universal Studios Hollywood, which is really nice. So yeah, we're just going to head into Super Nintendo World right now. We're going to get some updates. We're going to get the update on the upstairs part of the door, because remember last time it was closed, and so yeah, we're going to get into it. So let's get the update going. So here we are in Super Nintendo World. There's not too much of an update. There's not that much going on. But here's the main thing I wanted to check in. This is one of the main things I do want to check in while I'm here, is the fact that the flop is still broken. It's like it's been on and off recently, where it's weird. It's like it's been working and then it hasn't. So I don't know what's going on. They already disabled the water at this point, so just gotta see what they're doing with it, you know? Because it's pretty cool when it works, you know, with the water. So we'll just have to see what's going on. So we're gonna head upstairs and we're gonna see what's going on with, you know, walled off area. So let's go. So I'm up the stairs now, and yeah, still walled off. I don't know what they're doing here. I have no clue, but all I heard is from a previous comment that apparently why this is walled off is because people have been hitting the power blocks too much, to the point they just, apparently it was like there's one on the wall right there, one right there, right? It just fell off. So it fell off the wall, so they're fixing it right now. That's pretty much what's going on, dude. Like, it makes sense, dude, because so when you hit it, right? Sometimes it you know, with the communication of the of the band and the block itself. It just miscommunicates, so people just try to keep hitting it for the points. And they don't get it that when it does with a certain beeper, right? That that's the max coins you can get. So people just keep trying, they keep hitting it. So it makes sense. Plus because it's like a kids area too. So yeah, that's pretty much what's happening. So here we are in Harry Potter Land. There's not too many changes. We're gonna take a look at this, right? But you know, they also during this time they are doing a light show. Like in 5 minutes, there's gonna be a light show. It's different as one I haven't seen before. It's not the Dark Arts or the one in Christmas. It's a different type of light show, so it's a brand new one. So I'm very excited for it. You know, they've been doing different shows and everything, so it's pretty cool to see what they're doing. But for the construction of the lockers, they have done a lot. You can see, it's gonna be hard to see. You can see as much as you can. They have done a lot for the lockers, dude. They are starting to build the building for the lockers. So I'm very excited for the lockers, you know. I'll try to maybe get a better look for you guys. But yeah, they have done a lot for the lockers, and I'm very excited because currently right now, during busy days, the locker room is a little jam-packed. So it's good that they're building an expansion like they did in Orlando. In Orlando, they did an expansion for the lockers because of how packed it gets. So it's very nice to see that coming to Hollywood. So here I'm going to talk about the studio tours. So right here where we're taking a look at is T-Pad, or the location for, if you know from Halloween Horror Nights last year, this is where Holidays in Hell was. Great maze. I enjoyed it a lot. But you see they have a bunch of markers down, and in the back left, you can see that they have wood and other stuff set and ready for this maze. So this is just great work done by Universal. We're already getting into Halloween Horror Nights season, so I'm very excited to see this come along. And I'm just curious, like what mazes they can actually bring, because if you didn't know, there actually is going to be a new movie coming out. It's going to be a Quiet Place movie. It's going to be called Quiet Place Day 1. So it's going to be very interesting. People have been thinking, theorizing maybe what to come. I'll be really excited to see this maze, dude, because A Quiet Place is such a cool movie. I've never seen the actual movies, but dude, I've seen the trailers and everything. Dude, it looks sick. And it has great potential for a maze, dude, especially with the monsters. Oh my god, it has great potential for a maze. So I'm very excited to see what could be done for Halloween Horror Nights this year. So I'm very excited to see what they have in store for us. And I'm really happy that this visit I was able to get on one of the Universal Studios glamour trams that they have. I'm very happy they got on this. It's such a cool thing that they're doing, especially for the 60th anniversary of the tram. And because I'm recording this video pretty late, I do apologize. There have been some things popping up, like for instance, people have seen a popcorn bucket that was dedicated to the glamour tram, like as a glamour tram as a popcorn bucket. I could put a picture on screen. It's so cool. It's really cool to see what they're doing for the 60th anniversary. I just can't wait to see like the full celebration, like everything's going to be happening. And also, it's also pretty cool because we took a different route since they were filming in the back lot in the New York sets, and the New York sets and Metropolitan sets. So it was very weird. We skipped the picture cars, we skipped Earthquake, obviously, but then we skipped Flash Flood. We didn't skip the Flash Flood. Oh, no, okay, yes, we technically did skip Flash Flood, but there were people working on the Flash Flood. So it looks like they are refurbishing the Flash Flood for the 60th anniversary, because I saw they were like working on, how the cart like flips over or whatever during the flash flood because of the water is in effect. People were working on that, so it looks like they're refurbishing as well flash flood for the 60th anniversary, which is amazing to see Universal do this. And it's also very weird because in the video right now we went backwards through the western sets, and we took this really weird route to the quote-unquote a normal part of the tour, back to the normal tour. So it was very weird, this visit. And also, as you just saw, that's the construction update at the World of Worlds scene on the studio tour. They have done a lot. Like, they have been working on this non-stop because it hasn't been raining, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna rain soon, so they're gonna have to stop working again. But they've done a lot. They have brand new facades, brand new wood, brand new construction to pretty much refurbish this thing back to brand new because of its 60th anniversary. So I'm very excited to see this. So here are the ride updates, or general updates on the rides. So Transformers was the exact same. Some cars were broken. Like, I got one car that was beyond broken. Like, the speakers would keep going in and out, and like only one speaker on the car was working. So Universal, do better. And then Mummy, the hands down scene, it's still broken. Jurassic World, completely fine. Harry Potter, the dragon was working, but the mist, it wasn't. Everything was working. The dragon, the mouth, the jaw, and everything, just the mist wasn't working. And then the studio tour, was the studio tour, except we skipped a lot of it. And that should pretty much do it for the ride updates. But here I want to talk about a little bit about the Halloween Horror Nights speculation, because it's been going around because we're in Halloween Horror Nights season, bro. So it is time to speculate, especially with the first speculation map. Put it on the screen. So we have this speculation map, right? And based on the speculation map, there is a lot to unravel here. You have the stars and the moon. You have the Cadillac symbol. It doesn't make sense, but apparently there was like some movie about Cadillac and horror. So I'm very curious. There's nothing for the studio tour so far, but the one that gets me interested is the mute sign, the circle with the cross over, the sound symbol. That is what's curious, because some people were saying, what if the new movie Quiet Place Day 1 is an actual maze? Dude, that symbol right there really stood out to me, especially with the fact when people were talking about that. It makes so much sense. It would make such a good maze. So I'm honestly really hoping for that. The other ones, you have the skull, which doesn't make really too much sense. And then you have the bug one. I don't know what the bug could be. We had Exterminators last year as a studio tour. So maybe that can make its way into a maze. I don't know. Yeah, the bug one, it just doesn't, I don't know, bro. It could, like I said, the Exterminators, right? Because it could make itself into its own maze. Or in Orlando, they had their own maze where it was like about a bugs or something. I don't know. You can go to Orlando's Halloween Horror Nights. I'm pretty sure it was there last year in 2023. But we could get that maze here in Hollywood. And the flower one. That does not make any sense to me, bro. That it's so confusing, you know? All this stuff is really, really confusing. But the one that also interests me a lot is the knife. Dude, in a past year, they have scrapped the Scream maze. There was gonna be a Scream maze based off the movies, right? But it got scrapped last minute and replaced by a different maze. What if we get that maze this year? That would be so cool, dude. Not everybody loves Scream, but personally for me, I am a fan of Scream. I like Scream. The one thing that stood out to me, the knife, bro. I would love a Scream maze. A Scream maze would be amazing, especially since it was scrapped. Everybody would love it back, dude. Scream is a hit when it comes to horror. People love Scream. It's not basic, but it's a classic movie. Come on, from the 1900s. Pretty sure like 1997 or something. Wes made it, the creator of it. It was a hit. It was an amazing movie, the original. So I would be so glad if it were to be a Halloween Horror Nights maze. It would be amazing, dude. Just imagine what they can do. They combine Scream 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is the reboot, and then you have 6. They can combine so much stuff because 6 has it comes back to the roots of Scream. It has all the outfits from the original Scream. Dude, they can make a banger maze if they do it. That would be so cool. And then the one just stood out to me. Then the next one we have the moon and all that. The only thing that came to mind right now was like werewolf or something. They can do like because John Mulaney already said there's going to be some IPs and there's already going to be some originals. I'm pretty sure there's going to be like already two IPs and then like at least an original, I think. Maybe they can do a Universal Monsters maze, but based off the werewolf or something, that would be a cool maze. And then we have the unknown IP. Obviously, I can't say anything about that. It's unknown, but all I know is that we have a confirmed IP right there. Let's move on to the shows and other stuff. So we see Blumhouse is apparently going to make a return, which is not surprising. Last year they were here with the Five Nights at Freddy's animatronics and the Little Megan show, which is pretty cool, especially the animatronics. And then the Waterworld show-ish. I don't know what that can mean. It's just a picture of like a castle or something. So maybe they can. I don't know what they're going to do. So we're going to have to wait and see on that. And then Death Eaters are going to make a return. Death Eaters are a fan favorite for him. I know a lot of people love the Death Eaters, including myself. They're such an amazing addition to Halloween Horror Nights. So I'm very excited for this year at Halloween Horror Nights. So that's pretty much what we have for Halloween Horror Nights. If it gets updated, I will put it in the next video. I will update you guys, especially during the regular updates. I'll update you guys about my opinions on Halloween Horror Nights because I'm very interested in Halloween Horror Nights. I love Halloween Horror Nights. So if you want to hit that subscribe button, but honestly, if you subscribe, that help me out so much. You don't understand. Yeah, I would thank you a lot for it. But yeah, I always love Halloween Horror Nights. I always have. So I will always update you guys based on when this next speculation map comes out. So stay tuned for that. Anyways, besides that, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed the video, the update, and the speculation for Halloween Horror Nights. It's coming, Halloween Horror Nights 2024. I'm very excited for it. I'm very excited for what's to come, especially that Cadillac symbol. I'm so confused. So yeah, other than that, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you're new. Subscribe if you like the content and the updates. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
Damn.